For all campaign. As you notice, he's got some Braille stickers on the back of his bat, so that's part of his role as ambassador to Cricket Australia's blind, deaf and intellectually disabled cricket. So it'd be nice if someone wanted to ask him about that as well. Otherwise, he's here to answer your questions ahead of Friday's second test here at the Adelaide Oval.
Nathan, it's an important message that you're trying to spread today.
Regarding the stickers?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's well documented how passionate I am about supporting the disability cricket, especially here in Australia. And I'm very proud of the work that Cricket Australia and Lord Taverners are doing with the three categories of the blind, the deaf, and intellectual. But there's so many people living with a disability out in Australia, and if we can help provide a safe and caring environment to ensure that people can know that they can come and play the game of cricket, the sport for all in my eyes, and a game that we love so much, I'm all for it, and I'll continue to be all for it.
So you've got the Braille on the stickers, but what does it say?
Well, it just says a sport for all. Obviously, I've got the sport for all in English, so everyone who's able to see and read can decipher that. I can't read Braille, so don't ask me. First time I've ever done that. It says a sport for all in Braille.
Just with something around here, has it, the work that you've done over the last few years, has it put cricket itself into context? What you do and what you do not want to do?
I like to think I've been able to keep my feet on the ground a fair amount throughout my whole career, and I think a lot of credit has to go to my parents for that, being country parents and making sure that I don't get too carried away with myself. But I've always been under the vision that as cricketers we're very lucky in what we do, but at the end of the day we're incredible role models for so many different people around the world, male, female, boys and girls, and what they see on the TV they can hopefully come out and reenact on the weekends or chase their dreams to play international cricket. But doesn't mean just on the field, off the field we're also role models as well.
Nathan, you're the most experienced player in the team. How have you seen the events, the loss, and how it's unfolded? I know you've seen a lot of cricket in your time, but how have you reflected on the last week and a half and the pressure after the loss?
We've obviously it's been a decent break. It's been unusual to have so many days off in between a test series, especially here in Australia. So we've had a chance to reflect. We're well, and we understand that we didn't play our best cricket in Perth, and India totally played us. But with all the other stuff, it's been quite humorous in a way, looking at how much has been said and the reactions of so many different people after one loss. The beauty of a 5-test match test series, and I know Kaz said it yesterday, we get the opportunity to turn that around. And that's the challenge of what we face right now. Obviously coming up against a world-class India side that played an exceptional game of cricket over in Perth, but that's been 9 days ago now or so. So we come Friday we go again, which is I'm excited about.
Anything you found particularly humorous?
A lot.
What's the balance been like between reviewing what happened in Perth and then just moving on to Adelaide here and just parking that?
Yeah, I think it's a very individual. You look at someone like myself, I think about the game a lot, even when I'm at home. I'm not really going to comment on the way Starkey or Marnus or Smithy, they all debrief their own games. It's about making sure that we understand where we can try and get better. At the end of the day, we're humans. We're going to make mistakes, but if we can go out there and try and get better and try and learn along the journey, then we're going to put ourselves in a better position come our next fixture. And we've got a training in an hour or so that we can come out here and make sure that we're getting ready for Friday. So if we've got a great record here, we know we're playing at one of the best venues in the world on a great wicket, so I'm looking forward to that.
You said it was unusual to have the break between these two tests, but you kind of got one on a late test as a couple between but the gap between those two tests is a bit of a challenge for the group.
I only had lunch with a few of the guys then. We just spoke about just going to get home at 11 o'clock, 11:30, midnight, then go straight up the Brizzy for a 3-day turnaround and be up pretty early there. But at the end of the day, we're professionals. We'll do what we have to do to make sure we get through this game, and we'll do what we've got to do. who knows how this game's going to go. So we'll just deal with that when we get there.
What's been said about Mitch Marsh's fitness? I guess a couple of days out, how's he feeling? Do you think we'll see him go bowling tonight?
Tonight? I dare say you'll see him bowl tonight. But yeah, I'm not concerned about Bryce's fitness, if I'm being honest. He's been brilliant for us if in the games he's come back in. I know he came in that game in Leeds during the Ashes and really dominated that one. So I've got full confidence in Bryce, and to be honest, I'm happy to bowl his overs.
You from that one there, Nathan, I know you had a bit of intel from Shield cricket earlier in the year. Have you heard anything about how it's going this summer, whether it's taken a bit of turn?
Yeah. I went and spoke to Damien yesterday before, mainly just to catch up with him and see how he's going. No, the wicket looks really good. Looks a pretty standard wicket here, so I'm expecting it to spin, yeah.
Nate, how do you reflect on, I guess, the first test
forget it. It's that long ago. No, it's. I think you can always try and get better, and trying to get better and understand where we can get better in different areas. But the nuts and bolts of it, we're going to come down here and try and challenge the defence for long periods of time. We understand that we're going to play against some of the extremely attacking players, and that's totally fine. But if we can get them to hit the areas of where we want them to hit it in our bowling meetings and having well planned, then we'll see how we go and give it a crack.
If Mitch can't bowl, do you think there's never really playing some spinner not having that same option?
Martin Srenin bowled seam up the other day. So no, I don't think so. I honestly think we'll see Mitch Marsh bowl. There you go.
Huey Sacks is not watching.
No.
What's going to happen there if that comes at the end?
I dare say I'll be the night watchman.
So what happened last night?
Pat wanted it. Don't know. And I'm not going to argue with the captain, especially about night watchman.
How do you reflect on coming back? It's where your first class career started. You're coming to 131 first test, I think, and you've got the most wickets here. Is it special coming back to this place, especially with that record?
Yeah, I love Adelaide. Adelaide's my favourite venue. Obviously got that connection here well before Test cricket became a reality for myself. So I love playing cricket here. I think the whole atmosphere here with the crowds, the whole town or the whole city, and then with the pitch here and the conditions here, I really enjoy bowling here with the spin and bounce. So red ball, pink ball, white ball, doesn't really matter. I just love playing cricket here.
Nathan, how challenging is to bowl a spin with the pink ball? It's your favorite hunting ground, Adelaide, but how difficult, how challenging is to bowl a spin with the pink ball?
Red ball, white ball, pink ball, it's exactly the same. So, yeah, not overly challenging.
When we talk about how fast bowlers should get the assistance on this wicket, you had a great record at Adelaide. How much do you think this wicket will help spinners?
Yeah, I think it will. I think it's a great venue to play spin, and I think what Damien does here is he produces a great wicket that's it's got enough in it, and it's challenging for both bat and ball. If you're good enough with the bat, you'll score runs. If you're good enough with the ball, you'll hopefully create a few chances along your way. So I think this is probably the best cricket wicket in the world, if I'm being honest with you. It's so I'm expecting it to be pretty helpful for spin bowling as well.
Nathan, before the series we saw, Virat Kohli taking on the centre stage. Now after the first test we saw Jasprit Bumrah is in the centre stage. Are you also, as an Aussie team, were they feeling the same that yes, suddenly Jasprit Bumrah is, talk of the town as far as the strategy, what Australia is, looking vulnerable against them, the batters, the right-handers and the left-handers, the whole top order. Were you really seeing it like that?
No. I look at that Indian side and see a bunch of superstars. It's just not two in the game of cricket. You need the whole team to play well and to win. You've got superstars like Virat and Bumrah, but you also got the rest of the Indian side. They're an incredible cricket team. So we're not just purely focused on one player. That's for sure. We've got nothing but respect for every Indian that walks out there on Friday. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to compete against them. So we respect them, but we want to make sure that we're playing our brand of cricket and competing very hard against a quality Indian team.
Last time around it was Rishabh Pant. This time around it looks like Nitish Kumar Reddy have a plan against you. Going for runs, going for all kind of hits. Were you surprised?
No. It's international cricket. You're playing against the best players in the world, so no, I wasn't surprised. But yet again, I don't mind getting hit for boundaries. It provides opportunities for me to hopefully take a few chances along the way. So there we go.
You mentioned about happy to take up Mitch's overs if he can't bowl the number he has done. You've played a lot of cricket as part of a four-man attack. Does anything change for you, particularly in a first innings when you're 1 of 4 instead of having that fifth option?
No, I'm very clear on my role within the team. So nothing really changes with me. Just means hopefully that I can play my role to the best ability that I can. So if I get the opportunity to bowl more overs, I'll jump at it.
Nathan, what is the role that you see of a data analyst in trying to break down the opposition now? Are you somebody who relies on that a lot, or are you somebody who goes with gut instinct?
I think, to be honest, mate, I think I'm more instinct. I obviously look at a little bit of footage and understand people's strengths and weaknesses, but I'm not a big one on numbers because people are allowed to get better and people are allowed to change different plans as well. So they do play a big role for some players, but for me personally, it's more instinct.
How's Hofgar? Just in terms of, disappointed obviously plays matches.
Yeah, he's pretty disappointed. The other day when he told me about 4 or 5 days ago now that he had a little side issue. But yeah, the quality of person that Josh is, he's getting around everyone, making sure that that everyone's right here firstly, but he's also doing his rehab and training ball. You'll see him do his training tonight, and I think he did about a 90-minute rehab session yesterday. So he's the ultimate team man, to be honest, mate. He puts everyone first, and you'll see that this week.
About the Indian superstars, it's not your problem to worry about, but when you see 2 world-class players over 8 minutes from the bench, it's like, does it surprise you?
More than surprises me, but that's the quality of Indian cricketers that they got in that squad, don't they? You've got Ashwin at 530 odd wickets, and then you got Ravi Jadeja over 300 wickets or whatever it may be. So it's pretty remarkable to see the quality of players that are sitting on the bench. But I can't control who they run out, but it'll be a good challenge no matter who they bring out, that's for sure.
All good. Do you guys want to get some pictures of the bat? Do you want to just wander around?